Good afternoon, people. For today's video, we're going to check out the new home base status report. But before we check it out, there were a few things I wanted to point out first. For those who don't know, there is currently a free PlayStation Plus pack available called the Blue Phoenix pack. His name is June 1, and here's what he looks like in game. Here's what his back bling looks like, and this is called Burning Ember Holster. And here's what his pickaxe looks like. And this is called Ember Baton. So yeah, not sure how long that's going to be available, but if you have PlayStation Plus, you may want to claim it before it goes away. There's also a free skin on PC, and this one's called Guff Gringle. And here's what Guff Gringle looks like. Like I said, he is a PC skin, so you will have to log in on PC in order to get him. And you'll be able to get him from the special offers and bundles area. And it's going to be available until January 3rd, 2023 at 9 a.m. Eastern. You can also get up to 14 free items by unwrapping presents in VR. Starting today, December 13th, you can unwrap a new present at the lodge every day for 14 days. In these presents are a total of 17 items. You'll have 2 outfits, 2 gliders, 2 wraps, 3 lobby tracks, 3 sprays, plus a back bling, pickaxe, contrail, emote, and emoticon, all for free. They didn't show all the presents, but they did show a couple of them in the patch notes. One of them is called Arctic Adeline outfit, which is on the left, and you can also see the sled ready Guff outfit on the right. And again, you'll be able to get these 2 skins by opening the presents that are located in the Cozy Lodge. If you miss any of the days of opening presents, simply return anytime before Winterfest ends and open them up. And again, it's going to end on January 3rd at 9 a.m. There's also a new emote that you can get for free that's called Curling Iron. And the way you get this one is you'll have to play with 5 different friends from your friends list in any game mode during Winterfest, which is between today and January 3rd. And if you're able to play with 5 friends during that time, you'll get the Curling Iron emote, which should be given on or around January 6th. So you're not going to get it right away, but try to play with at least 5 friends in between now and January 3rd. And you should also be able to get a new free emote. Epic Games will be on break until January 2023, so I don't expect to see any updates in between now and then. There was also one big issue I wanted to point out in regards to Save the World. Apparently, if you try to load into a mission and farm some resources and then leave without completing the mission, none of the resources will be saved in your inventory. This was an unintended bug that came with today's update. On this tweet it says, "We're investigating an issue that is causing Save the World outpost saves to not work correctly. We'll provide an update when the issue is resolved." So I do believe it was unintended, but yeah, just wanted to give y'all a heads up so you don't waste your time. Apparently, none of the resources you farm are going to stay in your inventory unless you beat the mission. So now that we got that out of the way, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the home base status report. And like always, I will leave a link to it in the description if you want to go check it out. And the first thing I want to go over in the home base status report are the changes they made to alien weapons. First one they went over was the Pulse Pounder, and it says they added a large headshot damage bonus while you're aiming down sights, and you'll also get increased damage against Husk and the environment. But they also reduced the weapon impact to compensate for that buff. But yeah, if you plan on playing with the Pulse Pounder, make sure you go for headshots while aiming down sights. We're not really going to test out the damage on this video, but if y'all would like us to re-review all of the alien weapons after today's update, let me know in the comments below. Next thing they went over was the Shooting Star. It has increased heat capacity so it can fire in much longer bursts. It also has slightly reduced damage against Husk to compensate and significantly increased damage against the environment. So let's go and see how long it lasts now. Let's see, we have 1867. I'm just going to hold it down, see how much. Now we have 1809. So we used a total of 58 ammo. I believe it used to use 39 ammo before. So it does look like it uses more ammo with that longer burst. And again, it's not going to deal as much damage as it used to. But yeah, that's all the changes they made to the Shooting Star. They also made some changes to the 3rd rail sniper rifle. So it says here, damage no longer falls off with range. Damage now increases up to 4 times as you charge it up. They increased the magazine capacity from 1 to 3, so now you'll get 3 shots before you'll have to reload. They reduced point blank damage against Husks, increased damage against the environment, increased headshot damage, and also increased the knockback magnitude. So it does look like the third rail sniper rifle did get a buff compared to some. Oh yeah, we're dealing over 1 million damage now. So yeah, the third rail is actually not nearly as bad as it used to be. Just make sure you charge it up to get the most damage possible. One thing I should point out when it comes to these 3 weapons is that they corrected the durability on all the crystal variants, and they removed the incompatible perks from the pool available to them and replaced them with compatible perk options. And the last weapon we're going to take a look at is the plasmatic discharger. So here's what it looks like in game. Anyways, when it comes to the plasmatic discharger, they slightly reduced the damage. They also reduced the impact area. They decreased the time its projectile lasts after hitting a player built structure. See how long it lasts? 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like it lasts for about 4 to 5 seconds. It used to last about 8 seconds before today's update. And when it first came out, it lasted like 20 seconds. So now it only lasts for about 4 seconds. And instead of costing only 3 ammo, it now costs 30 energy ammo. So that's really bad. So yeah, when it comes to the discharger, they reduced the damage, the impact area, the duration of it, and they also increased the amount of ammo it costs. So yeah, the plasmatic discharger took a huge nerf today. I do feel like it still could be a good weapon to use, but it's nowhere near as good as it used to be. They've also provided all players with an item reset for the plasmatic discharger in case you want to get rid of it. But yeah, if y'all would like us to re-review all these weapons, maybe put them all in one video just to see what they look like after the update, let me know in the comments below. But those are the changes that were made with today's update. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at the home base status report. The first thing they went over was the new Frost Night challenge, which is called New Wave Holiday, which came out a couple days ago. It says here, the only way to advance in this challenge is to eliminate the given number of Husks, and be warned, there's nowhere to hide. Making it through this challenge will reward you with the coolest festive hero, Jingle Jess. I believe you'll also get this banner. I do consider Jingle Jess to be one of the best Teddy heroes in Save the World, so I would recommend getting her. And we have reviewed her, so I'll leave a link to that review in the description if you'd like to know more. The Ice Queen also returned to the event store this past weekend, and she's going to increase the damage you deal against frozen enemies. She can also freeze enemies if you use her as your commander. We have reviewed her as well. I'll leave a link to that review in the description. The Coco 45 is also available in the event store this week, and we've reviewed this one as well. You can deal a lot of damage with it if you get your shooting projectiles to bounce off walls or pierce multiple enemies. And I wouldn't consider it to be one of the best weapons to use, but it is a fun weapon to use. But yeah, if you'd like to know more about it, I'll leave a link to some Coco 45 gameplay in the description. The Misfit Toys questline also returned this past weekend, and you'll be able to get Jilly Teacup as a reward from this questline after you complete the 6th quest. And I would recommend getting Jilly Teacup and maxing her out because I do use her often. Not really as a commander, but I do put her in my support team a lot whenever I'm using a Teddy loadout. So yeah, if you plan on getting Jingle Jess, you could also get Jilly Teacup and put Jilly in your support team. And again, you'll be able to get her from this Misfit Toys questline. And that's pretty much everything we got this week. They also went over everything we're going to get next week. On December 18th at 7 p.m. Eastern, we're going to get the Superheated Frost Night Challenge. And for this one, you'll have to keep yourself and structures at a safe distance from the burner or feel its burning hot intensity. Completing this Frost Night Challenge will reward you with the sweet pistol, the Ginger Blaster, and you'll also get this banner you see here. And I would consider this to be another fun weapon that you could use. It's one of the few weapons that can drop candy that heals you. You can also put 3 crit damage perks on it. So yeah, I would recommend getting this one. And I'll leave a link to that review in the description with the others. Pain Train's also going to be returning next week on December 18th. And in my opinion, this is one of the best assault rifles in Save the World. So you're definitely going to want to get it. It's also one of the loudest and most annoying, but still one of the best assault rifles in Save the World. So you're going to want to get this one and max it out. And that's pretty much everything we're getting next week. They also went over everything you can expect to see the week after that, which is during the week of Christmas. The Frost Night Challenge we're going to get during that week is called Special Delivery. The blue glow will be tapped and won't be found in the environment. You'll have to venture out and defend the newly deployed blue glow dispensers to keep that burner filled. From that Frost Night Challenge, you'll be able to get this banner, and you'll also be given Ted as a reward from the Special Delivery Frost Night Challenge. And I would recommend getting him as well as maxing him out because I do use him often. Basically, he increases your crit rating and crit damage for your Going Commando ability. So he's very useful for minigun builds. And Santa's Little Helper is going to be returning on December 25th as well. And this is going to be available in the event store at 7 p.m. Eastern. Probably a top 3 or top 4 rocket launcher in Save the World. You can have up to 3 crit damage perks on it. Really good rocket launcher in my opinion. So I would recommend getting this one and maxing it out. And again, this will be available in the event store on December 25th. They also went over everything you can expect to see during the week of January the 1st. During that week, we're going to get a Frost Night Challenge called Top It Off. And this is the one where the storm picks up in intensity. Not only will the storm close in faster, but it'll also do increased damage. If you want to survive this Frost Night Challenge, you'll have to keep the burner filled. If you complete this challenge, you'll get this banner you see here. And not only will you get the banner, but you'll also get the Frostbite sniper rifle, which in my opinion is one of the worst sniper rifles in Save the World. You may want to get it for your collection book, but if you do plan on getting a Frostbite sniper, I would not recommend maxing it out. It's just not good compared to other snipers. But yeah, that's how you get Frostbite, is by completing the Top It Off Frost Night Challenge that starts on January the 1st. Not only is Frostbite returning that week, but Red Willow's also going to be returning on January 1st. And you'll be able to get her from the Red Willow's Eve quest line. I don't really consider her to be one of the best heroes. If anything, you may just want to get her for your collection book. But yeah, we reviewed her, so I'll leave a link to that review in the description. And that sums up everything we're going to get that week. And the last thing they went over in the home base status report were the bug fixes. So they fixed an issue where the reticle would scale in the opposite direction of the HUD. They also fixed an issue that would cause the game to freeze indefinitely on loading screens. Weapons with charge up mechanics should now reliably have the correct damage multiplier when fired at max charge. Text has been restored to blank dialogue window buttons. But yeah, that sums up everything that was in the home base status report. Again, don't forget to get your free items from the Cozy Lodge. There's also a PlayStation Plus skin that's currently available, as well as a free PC skin that's currently available. So make sure you pick those up. And again, if y'all would like us to re-review the alien weapons, let me know in the comments below. But that sums up everything we're going to go over for this one. Before I go, I wanted to give a huge shout out to everybody who uses creator code A1. Anyways, I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and thanks for watching.